right, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. I had to get my orientation right here. All right. Whew. Had to get that together. Greetings, everybody. Greetings. Welcome to Morning Coffee and Tarot. We're live. We're live. And I know you're like, it may be morning where you are. It may just be morning time where you are. But whatever the case, whenever you choose to have your morning coffee, that's up to you. All right. And this is live. So we're a little shaky here, but we're getting it together. Hi, I am Queen Tai L, BKA Queen Tai, High Priestess. And the last morning coffee and tarot was really good. Y'all really enjoyed it. We had a good time. And so Spirit been on me to do this every week. I did have a few of you that wanted to connect with me. Y'all wanted to connect with me on a personal level. And if you sent me a message on Facebook, it took me a while to answer because it went to my other box. So I had to find those messages and send you a message back. So please respond at your earliest convenience so that we can get you on my schedule. I would love to do a reading for you. Hey, I've been struggling to get on here, Miss Rose. I made it, honey. I made it. So much been going on. Spirit was like, get your hips on here, even if it's midnight. Do your morning coffee and tarot. So we're being obedient to Spirit. And plus, I miss y'all. I just need to get on a regular schedule. Life be lifing. You know, life be lifing. But I got a work to do, and I made a commitment to y'all. So here I am. But before we get started, we're going to go ahead and chime in so that Spirit can just be in the midst of this prophetic breakthrough session we have here. All right. Let's chime in. First, let's just thank Spirit. Spirit, we just thank you for this time together. Thank you for morning coffee and tarot. You said that there would be a word of breakthrough, prophetic breakthrough for all those that are here live, especially, and even those that go back and listen to the replay. We ask right now that you touch everything that is said and done, and that our ancestors, our spirit guides, that God, the Holy Spirit, speak through me, and that it may bless somebody's life. I don't know what's going to be said. All I know that I'm being obedient to Spirit, and I thank you for this time together. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of those that are joining us, that will join us, and we thank you for morning coffee and tarot. Use me, Spirit. Use me, Holy Spirit. Ashe. All right, let's chime in. All right. All right, let's go. Miss Rose, I may make you a moderator. I'm not sure how to do that. If I can do that on the spot so you can. Okay, I probably can do it now. So you can kind of help me if you don't mind. Okay, so you'll be able to put people in time out if you don't mind, so we can flow. Okay. Before we get started, I already feel Spirit. I want to tell y'all about my spiritual candles that I've been creating. I am designing my own version of candles that you can burn on your altar, and also that you can use to manifest the things that you desire in your life. I low-key been wanting to do this, but I have a VIP client, very faithful, great, great gentleman. Spirit spoke to him to say, listen, I need you to make my spiritual candles. Well, he was about to go to the store and spend money, on a candle. And sometimes when we go to stores, the spiritual shops and everything, they don't have time to really put that energy into the. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Really put that energy into the candles. They just get that stuff out the box. They bless the store, of course. I don't know what everybody does, but it's so much merchandise. They just probably bless the store and put everything in the store, probably do a general prayer, general cleansing, or whatever. And if you have a spiritual worker, you work with someone, it's always good to have something from them with their energy, especially if they've been changing your life with their reading, with their insight, with their wisdom. Somebody you go to, especially if they've done spell work for you and it's worked. It has worked. Um, those are the things that you want to get from them. And because my clients, and I'm so grateful and I'm so humbled to know they've been getting results and they enjoy the energy that I operate in, they want things from me. And I have a lot of things. So I need to start doing Little Shop of Magic videos here on YouTube so y'all can see all the products that I make. But I'm going to show you these candles. Uh, I have several. I've already sold 8. I sold one more today. The first candles that I'm going to show you are my larger candles, and they're more on the, more expensive end, just to buy the plain candle itself. And then, I add the intent, the herbs, the decoration. It's absolutely phenomenal. Okay, the first one that I'm going to show you is this is the chakra candle. If you want to clear your chakras, ground yourself, and all of that, it has the many colors. I put a picture here with the different chakras, and then on the back, I went online and found a prayer. Let's keep it from so y'all can see that. You see the prayer on there? Yeah, there you go. And so it guides you on what to say and how to utilize it. And the cord around here is a cord that I bless and charge with a cowrie shell. That's going to be my signature for all of the thank you. I appreciate that. Um this is going to hold the energy of the candle. So you'll see this will be my signature for all of my candles. All my candles will have this on it. When you see a candle like that, you'll know, oh, that's from Little Shop of Magic. Queen Ty created that candle. So once the candle is finished burning, you did your intent, whatever, you can slide this off. It slides off easily, and you can harness that energy. You can put this in a mojo bag. You can also just put it on your altars. You could wrap it around something. You could put it in a witch's bottle, whatever you want to do to harness that energy, to hold on to that energy. Spirit may tell you to take this off and burn the cord and sprinkle the ashes somewhere. That's between you and Spirit. I just did my part. And that's that. So this is one. This is $17.17 for this. And if, as you can see on the top, I've added the herbs, the oils, and everything. It's ready to go. Of course, do your own prayer or whatever you feel, but it's charged, it's blessed, it's ready to go. And I really put a lot of love and energy into it. I have 4 designs for Papa Legba. This is one of my favorite. Papa Legba, Open the Gates. If you work with Elegu, this is the candle for that. And I have several designs. And as you know, one of his things that he liked is tobacco. So you'll see tobacco herbs and things like that. This is mainly tobacco. That's a tobacco stem. Yeah, that's just tobacco. I'm sorry. It's in here. It's got oils and everything, and it smells lovely. And again, it has my signature cord on here with the cowrie shell, and slide that off, harness that energy however you choose. Here's another design that I have. Okay. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? These don't have the prayer on the back, but I do have one of my very first one has the picture of Papa Legba that I chose that resonated with me offline, and I have that as one of my first designs. Okay, but there are 4 different designs for Papa Legba. Okay, I have my Yah, have a beautiful picture representing her there. There's a beautiful blue candle. It's got a prayer on here that you can say before lighting the candle. Of course, it has the herbs that correspond to her energy, the oils that correspond to her energy, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I love to smell it. Okay, so these candles that I've shown you, these are 17.17. Okay, $17.17. Now, these candles here are the smaller candles. They're $12.12. I just created these today. I'm just going to show you 2 of these. This one, it just came to me to create a candle for a lot of people deal with insomnia. I've noticed a lot of people that's, they going through spiritual awakening, coming out of other religions. You're really in a place where you're trying to ground yourself in your new path. And it's not always easy because the spirits that be, they try to beckon you back. Or people in your life, they know you're on another path. They're trying to tell you, oh, you're not doing it right. They're trying to damn you to hell or whatever. Whatever. But this is to harness your goddess energy. We are all gods and goddesses. And so you'll see that energy here. A black goddess is on here. Okay, Egyptian cat. It's look like some type of time watch. And it got the beautiful gold there. And on the back, it is an affirmation that you can say to lock in that goddess energy. This has rose petals, gold, glitter, oils, and everything to manifest God. Thank y'all for the love for the goddess energy. This is a smaller candle. These are my daily life candles. Okay, these candles here, see the difference? Why I call them my smaller candles. Just a little bit smaller. All right. So these are 12. So this is something that you may want to have in your room, on your shelf, to burn every day, just for a few hours. Okay. These are for more of a deeper workings. To burn continuously. You're trying to manifest something, you're doing something's healing or whatever. Whatever you're working with the deities with, that's what that's for. Now, this was very fun. I gotta say, it was fun to make. This is ancestor money, of course. The Hell banknote. Y'all see how I designed that? Oh, that girl did that. And so this represents $1 billion. Okay. This right here, I'm looking to help you attract a lot of money. So if you have a business, or maybe you went through a lot of catastrophes that happen across the land, you want to manifest the things back that you lost and better, this is the candle for you. Or whatever spirit tell you. So you see the cowrie shell. This was made a little bit different. Got the gold and silver string and the brown twine to attract all the monies, right? And so I call this the money drawing candle. And there is a money drawing prayer on the back to help guide you. You can pray or say whatever you want to say. But some people, they're new to this. This is their first time. So I wanted to guide them, have something accessible. Ooh, I feel spirit. Ooh, whoo, whoo. My goodness. Have something accessible to help you get started. And of course, I'm always here. If you want to email me, if you want to inbox me, get on my live, ask me a question. I will answer it to the best of my ability. Okay. So, and I also have one for sleep. I think I was talking about it again. A lot of people struggling to sleep. And I made this is so adorable. All right. I hear a lot, like I said, I hear a lot of spiritual people saying they can't sleep, they're ascending and just things are not where they should be. Okay. But you need that sleep. You need that prophetic sleep. You need that rest. You need to rest your mind, rest your spirit, and trust that spirit will never lead you wrong. So, of course, I have my signature cord around here with the cowrie shell, beautifully, beautifully decorated. And we have the lavender buds. Okay, we have the silver. When I think about silver and dreamland, just like that, that's the silvery um light blessings to open you up to the dream world. All right, and then I have the lavender essential oils as well. So you may want to light it right before you go to bed. All right, of course you don't want to leave it lit while you're asleep, but you may want to do it like a couple hours, like 2 or 3 hours before, as you get ready for bed. You shower, you do your routine, you got your candle burning. All right, so it is charged and ready to go. But also, when you get the candle, do the smoke cleanse, the anointing, and you put into it what you want spirit to do for you while using this candle. So it's just absolutely just so adorable. I want y'all to see that. That pretty. Okay. So I feel like I'm in arts and crafts when I'm doing this. I'm always creating something with my hands. Like I said again, one day I'm going to get on here and show y'all everything. I got mojo bags. I have jewelry. It's just stuff I've been making. I have spiritual salts for your bath and purification to soak your feet to get in the tub with. I got all that, y'all. I got all of that, and I just keep creating. And I'm a firm believer. If you believe in your product and you know that it's working, it's going to work, just keep creating. I got a lot of stuff. So I just make it. I don't ever say, "Oh, nobody's buying. I'm gonna stop making." No, Spirit keep giving me stuff. I'm gonna keep creating. One day, somebody may see something online and say, "Hey, you got 10 of those. You got 12 of those." You know, all of that. And I'll be ready. I'm like, oh yeah, I got you, because it's already created. So I just wanted to show these to y'all. I also have an ancestor veneration. I'm gonna show y'all that. For those of you that want to, like, this is something I have my ancestor. This is something. This is already sold. A lot of these already sold. It says ancestor veneration with feminine energy, and then there's an ancestor veneration prayer on the back to help guide you. It has everything to draw in that spiritual feminine energy to honor the feminine matriarchy in this gentleman's life. Okay, so it will not look like this. Yours will not look like. It will have a picture. Maybe I make another picture. I don't know. Just depends on spirit. Everything is led by spirit. You may want one with masculine energy. So I will put, a picture here and decorate it as spirit leads. But whatever the case, you will truly, truly be pleased with your product. And also, I will also put the corresponding herbs and glitter. If I feel glitterish or whatever, I will do so. You're gonna love it. So this is something that, if I was to put this on my altar, you have your altar, I will light it. Because on my altar, I do tea light candles, 2 tea light candles for 4 hours in the morning, and then at night I am to light more tea light candles to burn out. Okay. I go through tea light candles a lot, but my ancestor altar is it's the power station. You hear me? It's the power station, and I'm grateful for that. And so I had a candle there, a random candle that I got for my just for Halloween, and I just felt led to put it up there. And so when I light my 2 tea light candles for my mother, my grandmother, I light that candle. Okay, they wanted more light. And for those of you that's like, okay, why do y'all light so many damn candles? Because in the spiritual community, the light of the candle, the flame of the candle, is the doorway from the spiritual to the natural. And so that, whoo, I feel that. Woo, that gives the spirits free range to move back and forth from their realm to your realm to give you the things that you want, to give you the things that you need. One thing I love about the ancestor veneration, one thing they will give you if you so desire, especially if you're grieving over someone, they will feed you healing every day. And so a lot of people feel like we worship it and all of that. No, we don't worship it. And even if we do, that's our damn business, right? But we're honoring, more so honoring our ancestors. Every religion does it. They do it for Jesus. They do it for Virgin Mary. They do it for Muhammad. Whatever. Lighting candles is just a big part of spiritual practice because we know that candlelight invoke energies and spirit. Whether somebody want to admit that or not, it is what it is. And also candle magic, I am very proficient in that. I'm here to service you. But this is what I've been wanting to do, and I'm so proud of myself because I sit here and it's so therapeutic. I love it, y'all. I absolutely love it. And the candles are just turning out beautifully. I'm getting a lot of compliments online, and I'm selling them like crazy already. So if you see something, I post something online, grab it because no two are the same. Now, my Papa Legba candles are going to be the same, okay? Because I'm these stickers and things like that. But for other things, you'll always see something different, and I know y'all are going to love that. So get ready to have these candles. Give me a second, y'all. Have these candles in your home, and people coming in your home and saying, "Oh my God, where did you get that from?" Tell them Little Shop of Magic. If they about this life, tell them about me, baby. I'm putting this on my candle altar where I do my workings at. I'm being very careful so I can go ahead and start our reading. So yeah, tell them about me. And I'm all about education. I do have an Oshun over here. I have a Shango. Just get at you, girl. I got you covered. Okay? I got several on sale. For sale over there. Okay. So I'm all about education. I love educating people. And going from there. All right. So we're here for a prophetic breakthrough. Let's go ahead and anoint our hands. As I'm anointing my hands, I hear Spirit say, just be obedient. The key to your breakthrough is being obedient to Spirit. Be obedient. And you may say, well, Spirit was, Queen, you don't know what Spirit has told me. I don't. I can only tell you what Spirit is telling me on this end to go hand in hand with Spirit told you. Okay? So this is confirmation. If it resonates deeply, okay, you need to go with it. I can only tell you what Spirit is telling me to tell you, so you know that it's Spirit telling you what Spirit's been telling you. Okay? You may say, Queen, you don't know. Spirit been telling me to do this. You don't know how much this is going to cost. You don't know what I'm going to. I don't know, but Spirit knows all things. So that is that is why Spirit said, be obedient. Yes, be obedient. Because if Spirit is telling you to do something so big and so huge, you need X amount of money, take the steps. Spirit is not going to just say, I want you, pretend I want you to build this house. Pretend it's a big house. Spirit is not going to just say, okay, build the house. No, Spirit is going to take you through steps. Get your credit straight. Do this, do that. Watch your spending. Spirit is wise. And you have to have faith to know that Spirit will not steer you wrong. Okay? And if you're unsure, it'll be posts like mine, other spiritualists, maybe whoever you work with, they're going to confirm what spirit is telling you. And you'll never know how it's going to work out if you're not obedient. Like I told you, I'm making product, making product, making product. And it's slow. I got a hell of mojo bags. Okay? Hell of mojo bag. And spirit said, just wait it out, baby. Just keep making, keep creating. I have a little shop of magic. So when people come to me, they're like, "Oh, she got stuff for sale." Because I've been creating for months. Some stuff I've had for a year, but it's this beautifully packaged, and it's hella charged because I keep my mojo bag right here by my table. You have you my yard. Look how beautiful that is. I created this about a year ago. I have protection. So they're ready to go. And these are my first ones. Um, they're a little powdery. Because I added a little bit too much baking soda in some. Other ones I probably will just put a dab will do you. But put them on your altar. Don't hang them up in your car because it'll be everywhere. The little powdery stuff will be everywhere. But sit it on your altar. Put it in a money bowl, a healing bowl, or whatever. You my y'all's good for the healing bowl. Sit it somewhere where it won't sprinkle everywhere, and just utilize that energy until spirit tells you something else. Yeah, trust yourself. Yes, Miss. I would love to give you a card reading. I would love to. What is it? You have a question? All right. And welcome to Morning Coffee and Tarot. I've had my morning coffee this evening. It's low. Regular coffee, nothing fancy. I put my vanilla caramel, however you want to say it, in there. It's low. This has been a great day. All right. Okay, Miss, if you have who is your soulmate? I have no clue. You want me to call you Miss? Wow. Who is Miss Soulmate? Okay. That's interesting. All right. Okay. All right. I'm getting the first card that came out was the Strength card, and it's got a lion on here. Okay. So I'm picking up Leo energy. I may not get a name or anything like that. But I'm picking up Leo energy, somebody that's strong. Somebody that's strong in what they believe in. I hear stubborn. They could be a little stubborn. Ooh, honey, it's flipping. And they have an equal balance of that's meant for you. What do you mean that's meant for you? They have an equal balance of feminine and masculine energy. This is the King of Pentacles, or somebody that's in business. See that? Somebody that's in business and they are dealing with a lot of temptation. Mm. And it's connected to their past. Their past is not pretty. It's not pretty, but they have made a they had something in their life that happened, and they made a huge change in their life. Definitely someone that you're gonna have to be strong. It's amazing the strength card came out. You got to be you like strong in your own self when you meet them, because people are attracted to them. So this is a very attractive person, and people flock to them. So you have to have confidence within yourself. You have to be secure in yourself. And also, if you decide to connect with them, um, there's gonna have to be a conversation had, and you're gonna have to trust what they tell you. So I'm getting the characteristics of this person. I think you said that's meant for me. Um, well, this is what I'm getting. You asked the question, this is what I'm getting. And so spirits is wow. Door just slammed. So I don't know what that's about. Door just slammed. Spirit said that's enough. Okay. All right, miss. That's it. That's all I got for you. So the door just slammed. So if you want to go a little deeper, go a little further, you're gonna have to get me one-on-one. A lot of things you don't want to um put out here. I think she left. Did she leave? Live, because some things are just private. So that's what I got. Okay. Wow. I heard it. Boom. That's enough. You don't mind. Okay, well that's it. I can't. That's it. That's as far as I can go. You have to talk one-on-one. Okay. That was interesting. Okay, so spirit. Whew, let me clear that energy. That's interesting. That was interesting. Is it bad, that energy? Yeah. What I just felt, it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good. The door slammed. Boom. That's enough. It did not feel good. Whew. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What is the message for us prophetically? Let's go back into being obedient. What Spirit is telling you, and Spirit telling us. Let's say us. That go for me too. What's good for the geese is good for the gander. I got it. And I gotta watch my time. I gotta get my baby in a little bit. Leave about 6:30. Okay, so the message that Spirit has for us. The hang woman. There's a lot of feminine energy. There's a lot of feminine energy around us, family. And the feminine energy represents birthing. The feminine energy represents, feeling your emotional, being open, being compassionate, being vulnerable when it comes to your breakthrough. And why do you need to be vulnerable when it comes to your breakthrough? Because you got to be real about your issues. You got to be real about what you need. And so many people are so desensitized. Wow. So detached from their emotion that they can't get their breakthrough. For instance, let me give you the hang woman. Look at that. It uses the hang man, but the hang woman. That's not comfortable, is it? That's not comfortable. All right. It's like you hanging in the balance, and we don't want you hanging in the balance. For instance, I had a client and have had several clients that came to me and said, I'm I want this person that's strong in the beginning. I've been there myself. I want this person, I want to work out, but I'm like, okay, I do the cards, I do their reading. I'm like, it's gonna take some work, ma'am, sir. And I said, okay, I'm here for the work. And so as time goes along and stuff unfolds and they start to go through or whatever, they get weary and they want to give up. Like, I don't want this anymore. I don't, or they'll say, I don't want to be with, if I can't be with them, I don't want to be with nobody else. I don't want to do that. And so it shuts off the flow of the energy of love and desire. Why does it shut off the flow? Because in order to attract what you desire, you have to open up your heart. You have to open up. You're not just open to this person. You have to open up to love. Because with love comes the desires, come on, spirit, of your heart. And so I had a client just recently. I told her, I said, baby, you're going to have to be open, because she was like, I'm tired of waiting on this. I'm tired of waiting on him. And I said, okay, well, are you open to love? Because the love energy is all around you. Spirit wants to send somebody to love you. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. She wasn't true because she was hurting. So she came back. Now, this is good. This is how spirit works. And she came back and she said, I'm open. If spirit has something for me other than this, I'm open to love. And as soon as she opened her heart up to the overall energy of love, what she desired from the person that she wanted to be with, it started to come in. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be vulnerable. You have to be vulnerable in order to receive. Because who you got to prove something to? When it comes to spirit, who you trying to impress? Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands. The horse is rearing up. Okay. So when I look at this, when you're not vulnerable, okay, the hanged woman, you get delayed on your journey. Nothing goes right. Everything's going haywire. You get delayed on your journey. Who wants to be delayed on their journey? That's why Spirit say, be obedient. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get rough. Sometimes you're not going to be able to see your way. But you got to trust Spirit. What is it that you want? What is it that you desire? You got to be like, this is my story. I'm sticking to it. You got to be like, yeah, this is my final answer. Because Spirit can't move with wishy-washiness. Right? I just heard settle in. Settle in, friend. Okay. Give me a second, y'all. Settle in, friend. So, also this card is representing excitement, change, forward movement. You know what I'm saying? And encourage you to embrace ambitious and take calculated risk. It could be risky. Everything we do is risky. Risky, risky, risky. But it's just how life goes. That's why you have to be connected to spirit, to source, to something that we cannot see on this plane to lead and guide you. Make sense? But when I look at this card, although it represents all these wonderful things, I just see her being delayed, like just being hindered on the journey. And we don't want that. Okay, it's all good. We got the Six of Pentacles. And I love this because it looks like a coffee cup, okay? What's in your cup, baby? Is your cup half empty or half full? But it's all good, right? She's smiling. It's almost like she's bringing you something. Spirit wants to bring you your favorite. You know what I'm saying? We all have that favorite beverage. Okay, just think about whatever this is. Okay, not just a cup. What do you see Spirit bringing to you? I see Spirit bringing me more money. I see Spirit bringing me success. I see Spirit bringing me new opportunities with a smile. Spirit's going to be happy to bring this to you. Okay, and you got the pentacle on that. That represents the 5 elements. Okay, so the 5 elements are in operation for you. All right. Also, the number 6 represents the number of man. Whew, my God. So Spirit is going to use man, that supernatural thing, okay? It's not going to fall out of heaven. Spirit is going to use people to bless you. And Spirit is going to be happy to bring you this blessing. Is it a house? Is it a car? Is it healing? Is it, something special for your children, your grandchildren? What does that look like for you? And then you got another wonderful card. You got the Ace of Swords. And I love the look on her face because it just tells me, and that is just the crown on the sword and all of that. You're going to get the best. When it comes to your breakthrough, Spirit wants to give you the very best. Are you ready for the very best? Are you ready for it? Also, the Ace of Swords deals with, the conflict, mental clarity, new ideas. Is there, if you just, it also represents surgery. Is somebody coming out of a surgery or about to get a surgery done? Okay. Make sure that you are working with your ancestors, working with your spirit guide, and you are having that conversation with your doctor to make sure that everything's going to be done properly. Okay, what's this procedure you're going to do? Because you're going to be under. You got to make sure they're doing everything A1. A1 concerning this surgery. Make sure you know your doctor's history, your surgeon's history. This is something. A1. Because guess what? When we are under anesthesia, when we're on that table, we're dead. There's no other way I could put it. Yeah. They kill us and bring us back to life. They kill us, work on us, and bring us. There's no other way to put it. There's no way you can endure that type of pain and just be like, oh, I'm just here. No, they kill us and bring us back to life. I'm telling you, it's amazing what they can do. Doctors and everything. They really have a lot of power in their hands. Me just being a CNA, I have a lot of power in my hand. I can only imagine what it feels like to be a surgeon. I mean, whoo, that's deep. I had to put it that way. So make sure that when you're on that table, when you get that surgery, you have the best doctor, you have the best surgeon, you have the best everything, you have the best hospital, you're getting A1 treatment so that you can the surgery can go well and that's somebody's breakthrough. Something with a surgery, okay? That the surgery will go well and that you will have a speedy recovery and that you'll get the result that you are desiring that the surgery does. So you don't need any flaky people around you. You don't need to be lollygagging. None of that shit. All right. This is a I hear spirit say this is a major surgery that you really need to take a little more serious because this is your life and you have so much to do. But you needed the surgery so that you can function in life. The pain is unbearable, the situation is unbearable, all of that you need it. And spirit said you made the right decision to get the surgery. Ooh, wow. I send my peace, my love, my blessings, healing to you. Whoever's undergoing a surgery or has just went through a surgery. Okay. Anybody want to say anything to that? Feel free. We're just flowing. Oh, they popping, baby. They popping. I got 5 cards. Okay, the next card is the Hierophant. And that's amazing because we just got through talking about surgery. So the Hierophant deals with tradition, conventional expectations, conformity. You have to sit in a quiet place. You cannot listen to people because it's amazing how you go through stuff. People will try to tell you what to do with your life, with your body. Okay. And you undergo the damn surgery, you undergo the divorce, you go undergo the abuse, you undergo the loss, and everybody got shit to say. I'm going through this. Can I just get you to listen? Do you have some money? Okay. Can you contribute something? I don't want to hear what you feel like I need to do because I'm going through this shit, not you. I'm going through this struggle, not you. And so if you look at it, it's blue. It's healing. Okay. See that? See just what I said. He's undergoing it, and the people, got stuff to say. They're watching all of that. You undergoing it. So listen to spirit. So then the next card up, and it's amazing. We're talking about, transitioning out of a surgery, and it could be a spiritual surgery as well. I hear spirit say, the Fool. The Fool. The Fool represents fresh hope, taking chances, new paths and adventures, new beginning. Sometimes you just, and I think this came up the last time we did this morning coffee and tarot. Sometimes you just gotta be like a fool. I don't know shit. Because life gets like that. I don't know shit. Spirit, unless you lead me, ancestors, unless you speak to me, I don't know. I'm coming in like, like a fool. I don't know. All I know is I'm being obedient. I'm listening to your voice. I'm trusting your leading and your guiding. All right. And I'm just going to be like a teenager. You know? This carefree, I don't know nothing, sipping on my drink. Okay. And that 0 is on her head. The Fool card is a 0. And she's sitting up on the chair. You just got to go in. I don't know. Somebody come and ask you questions about this. I don't know. I'm waiting on spirit. I don't know. I really don't understand. I don't know. I'm winging it. I don't know. Because the more questions you answer, the more questions they're going to ask. And you don't need that. Okay, and then we got the Seven of Swords. Now, this is what I'm hearing. This represents, I think this came up the last time. This represents theft, betrayal, dishonesty, running away. Okay? You're going to see who your friends are once you go through this. You're going to really see what your spouse thinks, what your children think once you go through this. And sometimes betrayal can look like somebody that talked a good game, somebody that you were there for in their hard time, and you go through your hard times and they're nowhere to be found. That's a form of betrayal too. Okay? But look, and then I'm going to be finished with this because this is good. It's telling the whole story, baby. This right here is the star. The star is one of the most positive cards in tarot. Renewal, hope, inner clarity, miracles, having faith, being in the spotlight. So all this that you're going through, and I'm still on this surgery, physical, spiritual surgery. You're going to come out on top. And people going to have their opinion. They're going to have shit to say. Okay. Oh, now you this and that. You feeling better. Now you doing this and that. You looking like this. And maybe you shouldn't dress like that. You shouldn't say that. All that. But you went through all of this to get to here. You're the star. Again, I go back to the first card. People have a lot to say. Right? People have a lot to say. But you're going through it. You're the one going through it. But it's always somebody, do it this way, do it this way. No, don't do it this way. Don't do it this way. Mm-mm. They're not feeling the pain. They're not feeling the disappointment. They're not feeling, the headache. They're not feeling that. You're going through it. Amen? And so we end with the world card for your breakthrough. You're going to get through it. This represents completing your goal, your mission. You're going to, travel, something with traveling. Everything's going to work out in your favor. First, you got to go through people hating on you because now you're shining. Now you feel better. Okay. And so now you got an epiphany. You got a breakthrough. You see life differently from that surgery, from if it's spiritual, okay, or physical surgery. Now you like, I'm gonna live my best life, whether y'all like it or not. I'm gonna live my best life. Wow. I'm almost done, y'all. I hope this is blessing someone. But look at this, y'all. I want y'all to see this. This is where you begin. The hang woman. Just all upside down, uncomfortable, going through it. And this is the end. Look, they match my polish. That's crazy. Look at that. That matched my polish. Wow. Yeah. You walking through it. Notice I said through. You walk through it. Yes, recovery is going to be rough. The healing process is going to be rough. But baby, hang on in there. Spirit got your back. That's your prophetic breakthrough. You're not in it alone. You're not in it alone. And I heard Spirit say, don't leave me out. Don't leave us out. But whoever you work with, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your deities, they want to be a part of it all. Because you're going to need that comfort along the way. Okay, so let me get some clarification. I got a few more minutes here. This is my Raven's Wand Oracle. My first time using this. So let's see what Spirit's going to say. Spirit, can you clarify this journey? Clarification, please. Can I get another card? Okay, y'all, I have no clue. Get my book. These beautiful cards. Ooh. The first card is the Queen of Hearts. Look at that. Kind of spooked me a little bit, but I'm feeling this. That's a beautiful card. It's easy to see how the Queen of Hearts symbolizes self-sacrifice. From her womb comes new life in the form of roses growing from her drops of blood. She gains wisdom from the lesson learned as depicted by the serpent's steady gaze. We tend to think of self-sacrifice as dramatic and severe. Yet, paradoxically, we confront it most often in the humble acts of kindness that we offer others. The Queen reminds you that for every sacrifice, your soul matures and you disengage further from the bonds of material possession. Be glad to give your time or your wisdom. Both you and the recipient benefit in the end. And I know it sounds cliche-ish, but it's so true. What you're going through is just not for you. It's to help somebody. That surgery, that heartache, that heartbreak, it is to help somebody. Not for you to, feel like, oh, I'm going to keep that to myself. I'm ashamed. Never be ashamed. I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. Never be ashamed of your testimony. Why? You're not the first or the last person to go through that. What you ashamed of? I mean, everything. What does the Bible say? There's nothing new under the sun. And I used to get irritated with that. I'm like, what? This got to be new. This shit I'm going through. Who's going through this? Listen. It's nothing new under the sun. Okay. So then we got, why y'all don't got this thing labeled? I got to flip through here. Prove yourself. Jenny Heartsease has a soft spot for cats. And in the derelict ruins of a brickworks, a colony of feral cats have made their home. Jenny tends their well-being when able, but she must earn their trust before they'll come to her. Trust only comes with patience, so let those you want to draw closer do so in their own time. Jenny makes sure to avoid sudden moves or loud noise and instead goes about her work calmly and softly. When we prove ourselves as stable and constant, trust will grow. So Spirit is letting me know that some of you are going to be entrusted with some things. There's going to be people that entrust you with some things. There's going to be situations where people, they're going to put valuable things in your hand. Don't carry the attitude, well, this is what they get. No, baby. Move with grace, move with respect, move as a woman or a man that someone could trust. Don't don't rush or impose yourself on someone. Don't put pressure on someone. Now somebody energy of love is coming in as far as a relationship. Don't put yourself like, make them know that you're a good man or woman. Just be. You ain't got to prove shit to nobody like that. Just be. You ain't got to make it happen. That's what I'm saying. You ain't got to boast about it. You ain't got to be loud in the room. Just show up. Your presence is loud enough. When you speak, it's loud enough. When you operate, move, and you help people, it's loud enough. And the way you prove yourself is that you just be. Just be. And with time, not only will more opportunities and blessings come to you, spirit will entrust you with more. Because there's a lot of things that you desire, that you want, that you need. And when spirit see that you can be entrusted with what's already in your hand, spirit will definitely give you more. All right. And so for our last card, dreaming days. Barry is distracted from her studies and not by the wonderful scenery. She is awaiting a letter and wondering what it might say or not say. Her mind aches with endless scenarios she's imagined, so much so that they start to feel real. When we believe something hard enough, our bodies react as if it is truly real. Imagination can torment us or serve us. So you must be its master, not the other way around. When imagination suggests negativity, look hard at the facts and see if there's any basis to believe it. A lot of you are in your head, or this journey is going to cause you to be in your head. You're going to create scenarios that's not even true. Also, spirit's going to bring stuff to you that's just be like unbelievable. Okay? That is why you have to be connected to spirit to know the difference between the two. And I love how it says when you start to imagine things and, come up with things in your mind, it really does take a toll on your body. So please be mindful of that and check yourself when negativity comes. Check with spirit. And I'm going to pull one more card and I'm done. Oh. Wow. That came right out. Okay, eternal flame. I want y'all to look at this while I read this. Beautiful card. Coven Mother Sissis, however the SISI task is to await the return of Astrus, the last dragon. However, the lighthouse built to guide her home is crumbling, and Astrus has been lost for generations. The task seems hopeless, but Sissis remains vigilant. Something like that. Day after day, she watches from the decaying balcony. Her faith is as battered as the stonework, but the lantern is never allowed to go out. Sissy inherited her duty from the former watcher and will pass it on if Astrus does not return in her lifetime. Remember, there are events playing out that transcend single lifetime, and although our part in them might be fleeting, it is not insignificant. Have faith. It does not matter what it looks like. What it looks like ain't always what it is. You may feel like, I feel like I'm preaching. You may feel like your world is crumbling. You may feel like the earth under you is going to just make you collapse and you're going to die. Like I told you about my client that was waiting on a breakthrough from the spell work we did, to hear from the person that she's loved, and then she gave up, and I was like, you got to open up or whatever. You got to have faith. You got to have faith. What's for you is going to be for you. I know it's cliche, but it's true. That lantern, it said the lantern will never go out. Spirit will never leave you nor forsake you. That inner knowing. You can't allow that to go dim. And some of you say, I've heard people say it, even when I was preaching, I just feel like spirit left me. No, you left spirit. Because we live life with spirit. It's just what? Spirit is just a phone call away. Spirit is just a prayer away. Spirit is just a reading away. Spirit is just literally a phone call away. Call a friend that's spiritual. If you feel like spirit left you. The lantern, look at that, y'all. And I'm done. This is great. The lantern will not go out. Spirit is with you. Your ancestors are with you. Your spirit guides are with you. The lantern will not go out. That's why we have to have our altars. I had a client, VIP client, say, basically was saying, I don't need an altar. I am the altar. Oh, like, understandable. We are. Okay. I understood what he was saying. Okay. He knew that everything that he needs resides in him. But we have altars that harness the energy 24/7. If you build an altar for your ancestors, I got my strong grandmother, my strong mother, and all their attributes. That energy, I feed that energy every day. Okay, then I got my altar for myself. Okay, and you say, okay, you the altar, you ain't got to worry about that, queen. Yes, the hell I do, because I'm going in and out of the spirit realm into the physical realm each and every day. The Bible says spirit does not dwell with men always, and that's the truth. You could be high on the cloud, be done prayed, did your readings, did your offerings, everything you knew, you on the cloud, and go out there after, say you did a 3-day consecration. You could go out there after your 3-day consecration and somebody trigger y'all know what I want to say. And it takes you out of that element. It takes you out of that space. Whereas, being from where I come from, spiritually, how I was taught, I didn't have nothing. You just had to push through. I just go and pray. Some days you can't pray, but you got an altar. Damn it. Let me tell you. I have to say it like this. You have an altar. You're feeding your altar. You're being obedient to your altar. You're doing what Spirit tell you with your ancestors. Whatever type of altar. There may be an altar for you, my y'all. Maybe an altar for Papa Legba, Oshun. Whatever altar. Do what Spirit says. Be obedient. And so when that situation brings you out of your element, you could go light a candle. You could light incense and sit at your altar and be empowered and energized in that very moment. I told my client that said, I'm the altar. I said, okay, understand that. But some days, because we're in this flesh, some days you're going to have to go plug in. Your altar is your charging station. Nobody told me that. It's your charging station. And if you are doing work on the level that I'm doing, you got clients that come to you 24/7. My clients keep me on my toes. But I can't give them the fullness thereof if I don't have a charging station, because life be lifing. Right? I'm a woman. I go through in my body. I go through in my mind. Go through in my relationship. I go through. Yes, I'm high priestess, but I go through. But I have tools and charging stations where I can tap right in. I'm telling you, try it. Don't knock it till you try it, baby. Don't knock it till you try it. You need those altars. I am an advocate, a strong believer of altar. Take it from somebody that really didn't know. And when I think about it, even the altars at the church are really not altars. I'm telling you who really got altars, the Catholics. Oh, they don't play about their altars. Now, Pentecostal, all that. We say we just go to the altar, we stand up there, but there's nothing symbolized. The Baptists, they have a hellified. And when I say hellified, a major altar. They light them candles, they keep the cloth sacred, really don't understand the power of an altar. I really did until I started to practice my craft. And also, I learned too that your ancestor altar provides protection for your home 25/8. And you better do what spirits say do concerning your altar, or your ass will be grass. I'm done. What do you mean? That if they want something on that altar, you better do it. Because that's harnessing the spirit of my mother, my grandma. They did not play. I got to keep my room clean, which I do anyway. I got to keep fresh flowers on there. Mama, I got to get some more cinnamon candy for the altar. Lighting those candles, lighting their incense, put stuff on there they like, keeping it clean. And I told y'all on Facebook that my mother and grandmother love TV. I'm not a TV person. I could do without a TV in my room. But they wanted a TV over the altar. Okay? They wanted TV over the altar. And I did just that. Okay? And I'm telling you, we get breakthroughs all the time. I'm gonna turn this so y'all can see. Hopefully my camera will flip. And also being obedient, people will tell you, oh, you're not supposed to show your altar. You do whatever your ancestors tell you to do. See, my mother wasn't raised this way, but having this, she wants everybody to see her altar. Grandma, let's like show. Oh, yeah. You see what I'm saying? Excuse my little mess. That's my altar. I set it up. I have fresh flowers on there every week. Okay, they got the things on there they like. One time my mom was on the other side. My grandmother's on the left, on y'all left. My mother's on the right. They will switch. Okay. They wanted me to switch that out. I pull cards. So my family come in here and they need a word. They have the card. They'll see what the cards are standing up. I have a selenite. I have quite a few things. So that really has brought me healing as well. I used to just boo-hoo cry over not having mama. I thought grief was going to kill my ass, and it probably would have if I had not been tapped into my craft. When you lose a parent that you're close to, that's another different type of hurt. And just patting somebody on the back and giving them a meal every now and then and saying I love you is not enough. I felt like I was going to just leave here and die because I didn't have my mother. Am I making sense? So that's why people with ancestor altars, they don't play about their altars, and they're just beautiful, amazing people. I feel like they have a aura, they have such an energy that's unmatched. So a spirit is telling you to build an altar. I don't care if you're Catholic, I don't care if you're Muslim, I don't give a flying flip. Because the ancestors, they have a way of breaking through your religious dogma. They have a way of breaking through what that book says, the good book says, and say, no, you missing something. How y'all think I got here? My ancestors like, okay, girl, yeah, Miss Apostle, you're a witch. That's who you is. Whew. Say what? Say, huh? You're supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be practicing. You're supposed to, man. And I'm so glad they came and got me. I'm so glad they came to see about me. Because look at me now. I'm helping y'all. And all those years, I'm closing out, all those years of servitude to the church, trauma after trauma after trauma. You talking about shit happening to you. All the shit that happened to me in the church, I was like, damn, I should have been for the street, for the, molested, raped. I mean, literally. Abused, misused, cast aside. Honey, mess with me now. I wish I would. Okay? So, whatever spirit is telling you for your altar, set it up or whatever. I do have teaching on how to set up an altar on my page. I just love to teach because I did want to be an elementary school teacher when I was a little girl. And I just end up teaching in so many other ways that I couldn't even fathom in my mind, the things that I've been able to experience to help people. So I love it here. I love it here. And I simply adore my altar. And I was nervous about putting it in my room. Man, it's like a warm, cozy blanket. And my children will come in here and sit and, and it really helps. If I could, what's a better word than help? I would say, just transforms your life. Okay, it'll help you on so many levels. So many levels. So that is Morning Coffee and Tarot. Prophetic breakthrough. I hope you receive what Spirit had for you individually. And of course, I know we all receive something corporately. I will be doing this every week. Also, I'm going to be rolling out more of the zodiac reading and things like that. And I want to have something weekly, kind of private, for those that want to connect with me on a personal level. Like have a link and you only get the link. Nobody can see it on Facebook. And we meet and have class and talk and all that good stuff. Or another platform, just depending on how Spirit wants us to do it. Especially if for those of you that want to talk and participate, I'm thinking, y'all. I'm thinking, and that will be under my coven, Sacred Rose Coven. So we need to come together physically and also online as well. I want y'all to take a look at this cup. Nothing on it, right? Beautiful 30 cup. All right. Just take a look at this cup. Merch coming soon. This is going to be my first product, my first item of merch for Morning Coffee and Tarot. And baby, it's going to be some choices to be choosing. So when y'all watch Morning Coffee and Tarot, I don't care if it's live. I don't care if you're going back and watching the recordings. I got several of them you can watch. You can have, let me go get my Morning Coffee and Tarot coffee cup. Put your hot tea in there. I don't care if it's hot water, lemon, and honey. Okay, I don't care if it's soda. Just, you get the cup. When I roll this out, y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, I gotta get. They're gonna be affordable, gonna be fun, and just a way to connect with me, connect spiritually on one accord while you're watching my videos. So this is going to be this hint. Our first project for merch for Morning Coffee and Tarot. All right, I'm done. Okay, that's it. That's all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. I am everywhere online. And I'm going to be setting up some things, scheduling some things for this week. So hit the subscribe button and you'll never miss an episode. Okay, thank y'all for watching. This is Queen Tayi L, High Priestess, and you have just tuned in to Morning Coffee and Tarot. Ashe. Until next time. Good night. Love y'all. Bye bye.